What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. Some of my fondest memories from my youth is when my mom would let me invite a bunch of friends over. We'd system link up some Xboxes, start running some Halo 2, and we'd order pizza and drink Mountain Dew. Those were simpler times. These days, I can't do that, man. If I'm trying to stay lean and trying to stay anabolic, ordering pizza every day just ain't gonna cut it. And Lord knows I ain't wearing my shirt in the pool. But today, I'm gonna show you guys how to make an extremely high protein, extremely filling pizza right in the comfort of your own home that your whole family can eat without any guilt. In today's video, we'll be making an anabolic Detroit style pizza. Everything you love about a regular pizza except cranked up to 11. More crispy crust, more gooey cheese, and more of those delicious toppings. If you've been wanting a Detroit style pizza but you don't want to risk making the travel plans and getting murdered, then look no further than this video, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. And if eating pizza that is actually higher in protein, lower in calories, more anabolic sounds like a good diet to you, then check out my anabolic cookbook. We got loads of pizzas in here amongst all the other amazing recipes on this channel. Handy little guide right in your pocket. Take it to the store with you. It's your shopping list, shows you how to count your own calories, your macros, what you gotta weigh out. Everything is right here. Plus, man, you get it one time, you get every future recipe I add for free. So if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! So we're gonna start this recipe off by making our own dough. I'm telling you, it's not complicated. Follow my steps and you'll have homemade, crispy, crunchy dough in no time. So the first thing we need is 360 grams of bread flour, but what we're gonna do is split it up evenly into two separate bowls. I have 180 grams here, 180 grams here. Start off by pouring our one bowl down in a large mixing bowl. We follow that up with 12 grams of granulated sugar, 6 grams of salt, and 6 grams of garlic powder. And the most important thing we have to add is a pack of instant yeast. Rapid Rise by Fleischmann's is my favorite. It's gonna help this rise. Now we'll just go in with a spoon and mix it all up until it's evenly combined. And then in order for this yeast to activate in here so this dough rises, we gotta add in 255 grams, or right around 1 cup of water that is between 110 to 125 degrees. So I stick a thermometer in here, about 117 degrees. That is perfect. Just gonna pour it right in. And we're just going with our spoon and mix everything up. And as we mix, you'll see it start to thicken. And once we got it to a point where there's no dry flour in here, we're gonna take our other flour bowl and add about 1/4 of it, and then we'll work it in, and we'll keep doing this slowly and surely till all of our flour is incorporated. And after a little bit of mixing, we got a beautiful dough ball ready to go. What we're gonna do is grab a 9 by 13 baking dish, hit it with nonstick spray, and then sit our dough ball right down in here. And what we wanna do is pat down on it and kind of start to form it into this pan, but not too much, because we do still gotta let this rise. And that looks perfect to me. I'm gonna take a piece of plastic wrap, seal this bad boy up to lock that air in there. And now we just gotta wait on our dough to rise. So what I'm gonna do is sit it in a warm location. How about right here in front of the sign? Leftovers are for quitters. I grew up with that motto. And we're gonna let it sit there for like 30 to 45 minutes to let it do its thing. You'll know it's done when you come back and it's like doubled in size. So we're gonna have a lot more flexibility with our dough. It'll be way easier to shape it without tearing it. So I'm gonna wait on that and I will check in with you guys here in a little bit. Let's go. So after 45 minutes, you can see our dough has doubled in size and it's looking good. What we wanna do now is use our hands and slowly form it to the edge of the pan. Now what I like to do is put a little bit of flour on my fingers. That way if any of this dough is still a little sticky, it's gonna remedy that. And about right here is how I like my dough. We got a little bit of a crust ring on the outsides, form it up just a little bit, middle all the same thickness. I think we're ready to build. So the first thing we're gonna add is 150 grams of turkey pepperoni. It's gonna toss some down in here and then spread them out evenly right here in the middle. And make sure you save a few of your pepperonis for the top. I mean, you don't have to, but I think it's gonna look better for the gram that way. Now we got a mountain of cheese to add. This is 448 grams of fat-free mozzarella. What I'm gonna do is go in and spread this on top of the pepperoni and really try to get it edge to edge. I don't mind if a little bit of it is up on the outer rim of my crust, because I think when it melts to it, it just creates its own little phenomenon. And after we got the cheese added, I'm gonna take 440 grams of pizza sauce and go in with a spoon, and what I wanna do is just create little blots on here. I don't want edge to edge coverage. Obviously, you can do this however you wanna do it, but I think it looks way prettier when you can have some of that cheese poking out. And now that our sauce is on here, I'm just gonna take my remaining pepperonis and get some nice little coverage right here on top. And we are moments away from enjoying some pizza. What we're gonna do now, preheat the oven to 500 degrees and we're gonna cook it for about 13 to 18 minutes. My suggestion to you, keep an eye on this. We're cooking at a high temperature. What we want is that cheese melty, everything bubbly, but we don't wanna burn it. But in order to get that crispy crust, we gotta nuke this thing, man. So pay attention to it. And ladies and gentlemen, when I return, it's time for a pizza party. Let's go. And boom, baby, after 13 minutes in the oven, our pizza is done. Check out what happened to this cheese. It gets like stuck to the crust, creates that nice caramelization right there. The crust itself, since we used bread flour, listen, I mean, I don't know, you probably can't hear that, but this crust is so crispy and crunchy. We got the sauce right here, the melted cheese underneath, got the pepperonis, a tad little bit of burnt on some of these edges, but that's fine, baby, that's more flavor. Now, let's give her a cut test. I'm gonna cut this into 8 massive pieces. So I'm gonna start, let's just go right down the middle first. That crust, boy, she's hard to get through. You know what, this might be easier with a knife. There we go, knife's where it's at, boy. Boom, and boom. And let's just see what happens. When I pull this slice out, ooh, we got that sauce right on top, the melted cheese, the pepperoni, that crust right there, just get a load of that. Woo. Man, man, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you do a healthier, better for you, higher protein for you, anabolic Detroit style pizza. If you made it this far into the video, please smash that thumbs up button for me. That helps more than you even know. Commenting anything down below also helps the algorithm, which helps me out, and that literally, man, if you can just do that on these videos, I will be forever grateful. And you already know what it is, guys. I think it's time to pull up a chair, strap on the old feed bag, and try this thing together. You guys ready? Let's go. It is time for a pizza party. Before we dive into this, check it out, man. My gallon, it is 2 p.m. I got that much left in my gallon. The key to getting your water in all day to make yourself feel fuller, to make yourself less hungry, what is in my eye? Probably water. The key to just a healthier day, man. Getting that water in, and what I do, 1 to 2 scoops of Final Boss Sour Moon Rock decaf aminos in my gallon. Makes it go down way smoother, and then if I want to, I add other little 0-calorie drink mixers in. This one is Watermelon Jolly Rancher, I think. Helps a ton. FinalBossPerformance.com, code RGF10, saves you 10%. In T-minus 1 week, maybe a little longer, I'll let y'all know. We got the ANABARs dropping, the best dang protein bar you will ever eat, mark my words. Be on the lookout. What is in my eye? Okay, let's get down to business. Now, this is the type of pizza you can realistically eat with a fork, but mama didn't raise no hoe, so I don't do it. Check me out. I mean, you already seen it. Actually, if you can get a load of that crust right there, look how thick that is. That bread flour really does magic. 3, 2, 1, let go. I mean, I know I say things like this a lot, but this is the best pizza recipe I've ever made, hands down. I mean, sauce, cheese, pepperoni, those are always great, but the real winner here is this crust. Bread-like, it's thick, it's pillowy, 10 out of 10 crust. And when you get to those edge pieces, man, that crust is literally crispy on the outside, bready, doughy on the inside. Whew, you ain't gonna lose with that. I'm convinced at this point, you could literally just leave the toppings off, bake the crust, and you would just have just snackable deliciousness. This crust by itself, oh my. And the best part about a pizza like this is one slice is so filling, so thick, so dense, so laid down with protein that you eat it and one slice you're like, whew, I'm a little full. But that's also compounded by the fact that we are using so much protein in here that it really just helps fill you up. That's why I always preach anabolic diet, anabolic recipes, higher protein. Get more protein in your diet. It's good for you. It's gonna make your body build muscle much more efficiently, make losing weight actually target the fat on you instead of the muscle when you're in a calorie deficit. And overall, just makes you fuller and more thermogenic. Now, if you make this entire pizza pizza, the entire thing, exactly how I did it, what you end up with for the entire pizza is only 2,584 calories, 20 grams of fat, 233 grams of protein, 368 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber. So to put it into perspective, right, for me, how I'm fitting this into my day, I'm having 2 slices right now. I'll probably have 2 slices for dinner. And in these 2 slices, I'm about to have 646 calories, 5 grams of fat, 92 carb, 58 protein. Not too shabby. And to be honest, you make this, no one's gonna know that it's quote unquote a healthy pizza. Make it for your girlfriend, your kids, your next pizza party, play some video games, hook up some Xboxes, bust out Halo 2, whatever you're doing. This is not only gonna satisfy that pizza craving, but you're not gonna feel terrible after eating it because we kept the fat low, kept the protein high, cravings are crushed. You're gonna be in a good spot. And we are saving the best bite for last, that pure crust right there on the edge. Let's go. Seriously guys, 10 out of 10. The best pizza recipe I've ever dropped on this channel. Hands down, you gotta try this one. Tag me on Instagram, let me know what you think. And if you got the RJF cookbook, it has been updated, so hit that link in my description. Get your updated copy, and if you don't have it, I have so many recipes in here, it's not even funny. If you're trying to eat healthy, you're trying to get in more protein, you're trying to live a more anabolic life, right? Losing weight, enjoying what you do, then give it a shot. I'm telling you, it's growing all the time. We are up to 168 pages as of today, and every time a video drops, I keep adding it. So these are fun. Not only is it fun to make food, just like little projects, eating them afterwards, knowing you're not gonna feel terrible, knowing you're hitting your goals. So that's the best part, man. It comes full circle. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Smash thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below. Helps the algorithm. Subscribe. I got millions of recipes coming. Millions, maybe not millions, thousands, a lot. A lot's coming. So thank you guys for the continued support. It means the world to me. I am super full right now and feel pretty great, but I'm gonna check out of here. So thank you guys, as always, for watching the channel. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Ooh, there's a little bit of soda. Is that a piece of a pepperoni? How'd we almost miss that?